Ho! This is the Male Rights Activist Podcast, episode 9. And this one, this one's a doozy. You wanted an opinion? You got one today. First of all, thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. We could not be building as fast as we are without each and every one of our listeners, so we really, really appreciate you. On today's show, we will let you know how we really feel about Bill Cosby. Nelly's charges are dropped. What does that really mean? Come on now. We're going to get into that. The Dear Erby letter gets real deep. It refers to the death of a fetus known as feticide. And we're going to explain and get into the double standard that comes with that. And we explore the hated man of the week. Y'all know who it is. Brett Kavanaugh. We're going to get all up in that case and discuss it. So you might as well get ready to hear our opinions. Buckled up. It is time for the Male Rights Activist Podcast. Let's get it. You can have some later. Hold on. Baby, Daddy's trying to work. This is the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal. I am Kyle.
I am Kamal.
And we are saving relationships one listener at a time. I really want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you for sending your feedback. We got some feedback today, Kamal Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes, sir.
One brother said the podcast was on this morning, dog. I see you guys have added some nice dimensions to the MRA. Your views were on the money, too, regarding the Kanye situation. That must mean this person agrees with myself. Keep going. I was really into it and could have listened to more when it ended. That's a great compliment that they could have kept listening.
Yeah, that's always a great compliment. I'm just not feeling the
Kanye?
The Kanye love.
Yeah, well, that's from the big homie in Brooklyn.
They're doing that in Brooklyn?
Man.
Oh, my gosh.
Look, I'm not going to re-argue the points. All right? I get you don't want to be Captain Save 'em. Nobody's advocating saving, but if you do, because we've all done it, we've all none of us. Come on, man. Do we all have virgins? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You don't get that 100% of the time.
I'm going after the girl who's got she still got the thing. She can count them on one hand.
Yeah,
I'm trying. Yeah, that's the goal. Not the hands, the feet.
Can we be honest? That
nostrils.
We've all been there. And we've been with women that have had a past before. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. That's all I'm saying. So if you are with a woman that's had a past, you don't want nobody speaking on it. That's all. It's not saying.
I got you.
You know what I mean? It's not saying, hey, everybody, let's go save them. Let your cape drape. It's saying if I just so happen to fall in love with the chick with a record, don't put me on blast. I think that's what it's saying.
Yeah, but that's violation.
Flag on the play.
Fall in love with the chick with the past.
How do you control who you fall in love with?
Oh, that's very easy.
I mean, Babyface says love makes things happen. Go ahead, tell me, how do you control that?
Just go home afterwards.
But what do you mean, after you hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what happens. You hit it one time. Now it sounds like a previous episode. You hit it one time, and then you hit it again, man. And then once you keep hitting it, and then you gotta start talking. You start connecting. Next thing you know,
yeah. But if we start talking, and I hear about that past, that's a turn off. If I hear too much, yeah.
But what if y'all just connecting in another way, and you're like, dang, man. Or what if she just keeps throwing it to you? Are you gonna stop hitting it?
No, but I'm going home.
You're going home. Here's where you messed up, Kamal. All right, guys. Now it's time for the lesson of the day. You said you're not going to stop hitting it. The only defense is to stop hitting it, because it's just like, I would look at it like this, man. It's like playing against, I always say the Clippers when the Clippers were bad, or the Saints when the Saints were bad, because they were bad. For the young viewers or listeners out there, they don't realize the Clippers were once bad, and so were the Saints.
Oh yeah, before Drew Brees.
Yeah, exactly. So if you let a bad team hang around too long, they're gonna mess around and beat you.
Yeah.
And if you let a freak hang around a long time, she gonna get into your spirit, dog. She gonna get into your heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so the next feedback came from somebody that sounds just like you, Kamal. Ye is a sucker. Erby, you know better. You know how we grew up. That shit don't fly. Jay from ATL. Now that sounds like you.
Hey, man. Yeah. You know better. You know how we grew up.
You know the rules.
You know the rules. Everybody knew the rules.
You know the rules. Kanye broke them.
He broke them. He's got to live with the consequences.
He's got to live with the consequences.
Yeah.
The next is, man, I followed you ever since I seen you in Houston years ago. I think that's probably when I recorded my comedy album years ago in Houston.
I was going to say, because I've never really been in Houston, so I figured it must not be me they're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, man. This one's a Kyle. I think you're down to earth and funny. Can I one day be a topic? That's T from H-Town. Go ahead.
I was in Houston.
For what?
That little comedy contest.
That was Dallas.
Oh, never mind.
Dallas. It's all good. We flew out to Dallas. So
that wasn't Houston?
That was Dallas, bro.
I lost first. I got kicked out first round.
Yeah. Hey, man, you weren't in shape, dog. You was bullshitting. It was your idea to go, too. Like, nigga, you're not even close to in shape. You hadn't done comedy in a while.
That was the arrogance on my part.
The audacity.
To think I was taking that shit home.
You really thought that, too.
I thought
I got a shot.
I thought I had a good
That's
shot.
just confidence, dude. T from H-Town, absolutely you can be a topic one day. You know the email. Email us. I was about to say Cheryl Underwood's email. The email is dearerby@themrapodcast.com. That is dearerby@themrapodcast.com. And you'll, hell yeah, man. You can be a topic. I mean, we read them all. So let me know.
As long as you ain't on no Kanye shit.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, it can be a topic, but if he's on some Kanye shit, I'm gonna have to.
What is Kanye shit?
Just loving them.
Oh, love Captain. Then the
Not just even the captain, man. Not even the captain. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind caping for like good girls and stuff like that. I don't mind that. That's hey, that's what you got, a good girl, man.
Yeah.
You don't want her to get away.
Yeah.
Cape if you have to.
Yeah.
Do whatever you got to do to not let that woman get away.
Yeah.
But the chicks that's been around.
Yeah, see, that's not fair, though, because
you can't. That's when you keep your glasses on, man. You don't turn into Superman with them, man. You keep your glasses on, your tie, and you keep it pushing, man.
Hey, what's up? This is Kyle Erby. The MRA hats are here. People keep asking me, hey, man, where can I get one of those hats? Man, I like that hat. They see me wearing it around town or at shows. I'm actually wearing one in the cover art for the podcast. Well, now you can finally get one for yourself, your son, your dad, your brother, your mom, your daughter, your homie, your ex-boyfriend, your grandma, whomever has that MRA flavor. Get them one. Get two. One for yourself, one for them. It makes a perfect Christmas gift, a holiday gift, a birthday gift. Just go to www.themrapodcast.com, click shop, and buy a few. Let's get started, man. Bill Cosby is in the clink, man. Let the come out his face. You got the who farted face.
Oh, man.
Bill Cosby has gone down. And it's a weird topic, man, because a lot of people still got love for Bill, man.
Me.
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for Bill.
I look at Bill as a member of the family. I look at him as a member of the family that did something not good, did something bad. And just because you do something bad doesn't mean you get kicked out the family. Bill's fan band, man. Bill's a grouch. Bill's rude. I never forget that rude stuff he did to Wanda Sykes that day. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that, man. Bill, he talked all that trash against, about guys sagging. I wonder if he's telling them inmates to pull up their pants. I wonder if he's doing that.
Well, he's going to have to tell them to pull up their pants. He needs to tell them. Hey, that's the time to tell them to pull up their pants. Ask them nicely, please.
Hey, guys, please.
Please pull up your pants.
I would like to talk to you about pulling up your pants.
Please pull up your pants.
How you feel about the Bill Cosby and the clink, man?
I don't like it at all.
Why?
Not one bit. Like you said, man, Bill Cosby's fan bam.
Yeah.
I grew up watching Bill Cosby show. I went to Howard University, a black college, because of Bill Cosby.
Different world.
A different world. Bill Cosby, growing up, watching Fat Albert.
Yeah.
Those old movies, man, at our Muslim, at our mosque,
yeah,
they would have movie night. And they would show those old Uptown Saturday Nights and A Piece of the Action.
Yeah.
And Let's Do It Again. They would show those old Bill Cosby movies, once a year or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just remember Bill Cosby was always, a part of my childhood, my entertainment.
Yes.
I remember the first special I've ever seen, comedy special, was Bill Cosby himself.
Nice.
That was the first one I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bill Cosby has done a lot of good.
Yes.
A lot of good. He's put so many people through college.
Mm-hmm.
He's given so many people of color opportunities.
Yes.
Writing jobs, producing jobs, you know, people behind the scenes, you know, people who have, you know, owe their careers to Bill Cosby.
Absolutely.
I was a part of his writing fellowship.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I was part of the Cosby program. You know, Bill Cosby's given so many opportunities to people.
Yes.
Trying to help them get on.
Uh-huh.
So, when I saw that mugshot, it literally brought tears to my eyes. You know,
what hurt me is seeing him walk away
in handcuffs.
In the cuffs. That was like, ouch.
I didn't like it, man. And I guess the Me Too movement, they got their first scalp.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this one, I understand all the accusations.
Mm-hmm.
I think for this particular one, this court case, Bill Cosby got railroaded. I don't even think he should have been found guilty.
Wow. Why not?
There's no evidence.
Why not? What do you mean there's no evidence?
There's no evidence that he...
But didn't he tell on himself?
No. So that was a deposition. So years ago when it first happened, I think maybe a week or 2 or 3, the lady said she had a dream and she had some flashbacks of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And so she went to the police. I don't know the timelines, but she went to the police. She tried to, she made an accusation. And the DA said that, hey, it's not enough evidence. So he wasn't going to file charges against Bill.
Yes.
So I don't know the time frame. I don't know if it's weeks later, a month later, a year later, but she files a civil suit.
Mm-hmm.
And in the civil suit, there's a deposition. And Bill Cosby admitted to acquiring a prescription for Quaaludes with the, you know, because he said the young girls, like, you know, it was like the party drug.
Yeah.
And he would give them to the girls, you know, when they want to party with the hopes of having sex with them. But for this particular woman, Andrea Constant, the lady who he was found guilty of raping, he said gave her some Benadryl. That was a deposition.
But he gave her some Benadryl. Why?
Because she said she was nervous.
Okay.
So I guess they settle. She gets $3.8 million and it's done. And years later, somebody running for DA after, you know, this Me Too movement, he promises, if you guys elect me, I'm gonna get that Bill Cosby. And sure enough, he gets elected. And I think a day or days before the statute of limitations runs out, he files charges. And then, I think Bill messed up. Bill said, you know, his lawyer said he don't even know this lady. You know, obviously lying.
Yeah.
And so that allowed her to get the sealed deposition open. And that's what they used to convict my man.
Because it was sealed.
Right.
Yeah.
They had no evidence. And so even with the deposition, he says, I did not, you know, he says he didn't give this girl any Quaaludes.
Yeah.
And so it's like, where's the evidence? And he's found guilty. Not only he's found guilty, he's got to do time.
Yeah. But if he says I didn't know this lady, and then they open up the deposition.
Well, because they say he broke the confidentiality agreement or something like that.
But let's just say if they open it up and they find out in the sealed deposition that he did know this lady and he really did it, do you think Bill Cosby ever gave pills to a woman and had sex with her while she was sleeping?
No.
Wow.
No, I don't believe it. I truly...
Do you think you're seeing through fan-colored goggles?
Probably.
Okay.
But I don't know. Because here's the thing about it. This is what you have to expect me to believe. Yes. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I mean, I'm right. But I find it's hard to believe that Bill Cosby is running around, slipping chicks Mickeys, knocking them out.
Yeah.
And just like, you know, just dead weight, moving legs and opening the legs and having his way with them and going about his business like everything's normal. Yeah. And nobody says anything. I'm not saying the ladies. Yeah. I'm saying like none of his homeboys, none of his peers. Yeah. Nobody said, oh yeah, Bill was dirty. We knew about that. Yeah. He used to brag about it.
But they were though, actually, because that was like an unwritten... It was one of those things like with Louis C.K. Everybody, air quotes, everybody knew that Bill Cosby was the dude that did this. That was like the word in Hollywood.
Well, because he had the chick's accusation from like 2004, because I was listening to an interview with Sinbad. Sinbad was like, he actually said bullshit. Like somebody said there was just a known fact that, you know, just going around like the comedy world. Sinbad was like, hell no, I never heard that.
But Sinbad also
is his boy.
Yeah, and he put Sinbad on.
Still, Sinbad is saying, I didn't hear nothing about that.
That's one person though. If you ask 100 people,
well, he says it was a known fact throughout the comedy world.
Yeah, so he's saying
Sinbad was in the comedy world.
Yeah.
He didn't hear about it.
Yeah, but do you think a lot of people have heard about it?
I don't know. If he's slipping the Mickeys, knocking them out, having sex against their will, then yes, the man deserves to rot in prison.
Good.
I don't condone that.
Yeah.
I am not saying that I'm for rape.
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe he raped them.
Okay.
You know, that's my thing. I don't believe it just because, you know, somebody says something about him, or even 65 people say something.
Hilarious. It's pretty accurate. Let me give my take. I believe Bill Cosby did it. I believe that all these women wouldn't have come out. I think there's more women that could have come out. I think he did it. It hurts me that I think he did it. Even though I think he did, I'm still sad to see him go to jail. And like I said, that's just because I consider him like family. Even though I don't know him, it still hurt me to see him go down. It still hurt me to see like a grandfather, you know, an elder statesman, and not only that, a legend in the black community be forever tainted. That bothered me. I do think that when there's smoke, there's fire. I do believe if all these women say similar things, and that if there's rumblings around the comedy community that he did it, I think he did it. And I think he should serve. But I'm biased. So I don't want to see him serve 10. You know, and I don't think he'll do it again. And I think he's wrong, and I think he should serve some time, and I hope he gets out soon. I hope he never does it again. Hey guys, I want to take this time to ask you to subscribe to The World According to Cheryl. That is Cheryl Underwood's podcast. It's hilarious, and I'm on it. Let's talk about Nelly, man. Nelly got acquitted. Not acquitted. They dropped all charges against Nelly. Nelly was accused of raping a woman on tour, and the woman dropped the charges. But she didn't just drop the charges like, you know, I changed my mind. The girl said she could not handle the scrutiny. So she's still saying that Nelly did it. She's just saying, I ain't about to press charges.
Well, she dropped the charges about a year ago. This was the civil case, civil suit.
Yes.
So they both agreed to just like walk away.
Yeah.
Like,
he's fully off the hook though now.
Yeah.
He is fully off the hook. But I wanted to know your take on what she said, and she said is she couldn't handle the scrutiny.
Well, that was the thing about it. So I find it struck me as a little odd. Mm-hmm. So she didn't want to go up there in the criminal case.
Yeah.
I don't want to press charges because I don't want to get up there and probably testify.
Yeah.
Under oath.
Yep.
And possibly perjure herself if she, you know, I'm speculating. Mm-hmm. But I will go forward with that lawsuit.
Oh yeah, the money.
I will go forward with the lawsuit because here's the thing about it. I don't know what your stance is on lawsuits.
Yeah.
I always feel I didn't do anything wrong. I will fight it.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing a lot lately, a lot of celebrities, a lot of wealthy people, they say, hey, man, if you get paid to make it go away.
Make it go away.
It's not worth fighting.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people would just pay to make it go away. Mm-hmm. And maybe this particular young lady thought, you know what? He doesn't want to go through this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want his name dragged through the mud or just
he countersued.
He countersued. That was probably something that gave her a little bit of a pause.
A little bit of pause.
Yeah. So
I'll say this. I don't know if her lawyer said, hey, let's just give him some shade on the way out the door. But I'll tell you, when she said that she couldn't handle the scrutiny, I did feel for her for that. Because, and we're going to get into Kavanaugh today, because that is our hater mail of the week. But before we get into Kavanaugh, I mean, let's just touch on Kavanaugh right quick. Okay. Dr. Ford is getting a lot of scrutiny. Whenever you accuse a man of sexual assault, they come after you. Jameis Winston. When Jameis Winston was accused of sexual assault at Florida State, I was furious at his accuser. I thought she was just a gold digging chick, you know, cleat chasing, hoe ass, whatever, hot ass hoe. Just the way that the story sounded was like she just was embarrassed of the way it went down, and she accused this man, and it ended up going away.
It's like Kobe.
Yeah,
that's what Kobe's thing sounded like too. Yeah, you know, she's a little embarrassed.
Yeah, but this one though, Jameis Winston, he wasn't on the rundown, but we're just gonna touch on him real quick because we got some other stuff to get to. Jameis Winston bothers me because he grabbed a girl. He grabbed an Uber driver's cooch. I've driven Uber. You've driven Uber. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I've been sexually harassed by men in the Uber. A couple gay dudes. It was crazy the way how much they was. It was crazy, man. It was like, dude. It's so. I felt for the first time how chicks probably feel when guys are too aggressive. Because I'm at work. I don't know the protocol. I can't pull. I feel like, can I just pull over and tell this man, I'm going to beat your ass? I obviously need the money right now. You know what I mean? So it's like you trying to keep it professional, but at the same time, it's like, dog, did you hear me? You know what I mean? Like, bruh, what's the deal? So the fact that I never got touched, but the fact that Jameis Winston grabbed this girl's crotch, he lost me, bro. He lost me with that. Maybe because I was an Uber driver. He lost me with that.
You're a decent human being. And I like Jameis as a football player.
I used to. I can't get down with him no more.
I like Jameis as a football player. But here's the thing about it, man. And this is something that we're going to talk about Brett Kavanaugh as well. When I was in college, man, you were in college, you probably saw a lot of dudes just get so sloppy drunk.
Yeah.
And they become so aggressive. And that was never cool to me.
Yeah, but the problem I have with Jameis Winston saying it was because he was drunk is because I've been drunk. You don't drink.
No.
I've been drunk. Maybe I'm just talented or special, but I don't do regrettable things when I'm drunk.
No, I'm not blaming it on the alcohol.
I'm not grabbing a girl by the coochie if I'm drunk.
I'm not blaming it on the alcohol. I'm saying a lot of guys are like that. And I'm saying that's not cool.
Not
a lot
at all.
of guys, when they get drunk, they become just these, aggressive, grabbers and pulling chicks, by the arm.
Yeah, it's not cool.
I've had to intervene several times during my 4 years because I was always the sober one.
Of course. So then now you're seeing through clear eyes.
Yeah. So I always had to
hey, bro.
Yeah, square everything away.
Yeah.
That was pretty much my job.
But for Nelly's girl, I just want to say I can understand not wanting to be attacked because women come at them hard because women know how much women lie and they've seen it. They've seen the women that have lied on men before. And so when they see a woman attack a guy that they respect, they go hard. And the death threats and all that stuff. So, yeah, it does suck that in this day and time, you can't accuse a man without being fully attacked. But that's what sucks about this. That's just what sucks, man.
Oh, this day and age with the social media, can you imagine if the chick who accused Tupac, if they had Twitter and Instagram and all of that stuff?
He is a rap legend.
Yeah, or Iron Mike.
Yeah, they both would be. They wouldn't be legends. Like Tupac is people forget that Tupac is a convicted rapist.
Mike Tyson too.
Yeah, but Tupac more than Mike Tyson because Tupac is heralded as this angelic figure on T-shirts.
His was like sexual assault or Mike was rape.
Yeah.
Mike was straight up and down rape.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this.
Speaking of Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I'm going to say this.
Bill helped him get convicted.
I'm going to say this. I don't believe either of those gentlemen are guilty of what they were convicted of.
I don't think Mike Tyson was.
Yeah. However, I'm going to say this. They were, like you said, Tupac was convicted of a sexual crime.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson was convicted of a sexual crime. Mike Tyson has a cartoon right now.
Yeah.
He's in the movies like The Hangover. Mm-hmm. He's everybody's friend.
That's pre-Me Too.
Right. Tupac is a hip hop legend and icon.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he died. When he died, he was on bail for this conviction.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They were both accused or convicted of sexually assaulting / raping black women.
Oh yeah.
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 And I think that if if these women were not black, Mike Tyson would still be. He was convicted.
Yeah.
Served time, got out. I think that he would still be hated.
Yeah.
Forever and ever and ever. But because they were black chicks, like, yeah,
that's true. It definitely, we come on, please. Are you kidding me? There is, Sashir has a great joke about that, about how it takes a white woman to get America's attention, because the Me Too thing was started by a black woman, but it wasn't until white women got upset that the Me Too thing got picked up. These are just facts, guys. When it's a black woman, people are less concerned. When a black woman's kidnapped, people are less concerned.
Oh, and they're missing?
Oh my God.
Oh, remember Bring Our Girl? No, where are those women from? Like, I think Baltimore or Washington D.C.
Oh my gosh.
But that one chick who was missing like a couple of months ago. That was
oh my God, it was a frenzy. Frenzy. You know what? She was a beautiful white woman.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. I mean, you got to be kidding me if you think there's no black women missing right now. But the nation got involved. I mean, that's just, my major's in journalism, so I understand the word is called newsworthiness. And it is more newsworthy to America if a beautiful white woman. There's ugly white women missing too, by the way. And they don't get the love. It's the beautiful white woman.
College age.
Oh my gosh. If it's a beautiful white woman, America is super duper concerned. Hey, what's up, everybody? My first comedy album is about to drop. It's called Be a Man at All Times. It's hilarious. I recorded it at the Houston Improv. You're going to love it. Look for that coming soon on iTunes. It is time for our Hated Man of the Week. Our Hated Man of the Week is Brett Kavanaugh. Woo-wee. Kamal Abdul-Jabbar. This guy right here, man.
Sounds like a savage.
Who?
Brett Kavanaugh.
You don't like him?
I don't like him.
Why not?
I don't like him. Just the whole rich guy, prep school, getting drunk, thinking he can do whatever the women thinking it's funny. Yeah. Pulling his penis out. Yeah. Pinning chicks down. Mm-hmm. And 30 years later, he's about to be a Supreme Court justice. If my nephew had done any of those things, they'd be sitting up under the jail cell right now, let alone trying to get confirmed to be a lifetime appointment.
Yeah. Can't get fired.
Cannot get fired.
Black man would love to not get fired.
Yeah. And so I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I watched some of his hearing. He just talked about how he liked drinking beer, and they, saying that he never admitted to getting, blackout drunk when the lady asked the question, have you ever been like, so drunk you passed out? And he was like, have you?
Have you? That bothered me.
Yeah. So it just seems like a typical rich kid who thinks he's supposed to get whatever he wants just because of the pedigree.
I have some problems with both sides. First of all, I believe what she said. Mm-hmm. When I watched him, I believed her. I believe that happened. My problem is I hate that she waited 36 years until right when he's about to get his dream job, and all of a sudden she's coming up with these allegations. Not only that, the man's not accused of rape, but he's known as a rapist now. Yeah. Now, according to her testimony, he tried to rape her. Well, that's not fair. That you can't decide what a man's intention of the boy's intention was. I'm gonna say it looked like it. It sure does look like he wanted to rape her. But then this is the thing that's peculiar. That's a tough word.
Peculiar.
Thank you. To me, him and his boys supposed to be in the room. They're giggling. They push her into the room. Foul. Flag on the play. Then they get on top of her. He starts ripping away at her clothes. Right. They're laughing the whole time though. Okay. Then the other guy allegedly gets on the bed. She falls off. She runs out. And the visual I get is the accused, because that movie fucked me up, bro. When they raped that girl on that table, what's that table called? Where they pull the thing and the kind of game you slap the sides, the pinball machine. They raped that woman. That was just disgusting.
I've never seen this movie.
Oh my God, it's horrible, man. They're chanting out 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck that pussy till it's sore. It's like it's some frat boy shit, dude. It's disgusting, man. And so that's the visual I got of her running out crying. Jodie Foster, she crushes that role. Anyway, she killed it, dog. But that's the visual I have of this poor woman running out crying and all that stuff. And I hate that. I don't know if these guys really rape Jodie Foster's character. These guys, Kavanaugh didn't. She says he didn't. She says he wanted to. You can't. You can't say what he wanted to do. It sure did look like it. He's ripping away at the clothes. She said her bathing suit was there that saved the day. I agree. But my problem is, was he playing or was he trying to rape? Because if he was trying to rape, I don't see why they let you out the door. The dude played football. He could tackle you. You could have got the tackle. He could have tackled her and he could have got it done. It's two of his boys. They're stronger than her.
Well, if she gets away, even just trying to get away, she might make noise and
True.
The jig is up.
True. And he had her mouth covered, which sounds rapey to me, or it could be, hey, don't scream. But it's very rapey. But I hate the fact that he did that. I believe that he did that. I think it's wrong that he did that. It really, really bothers me that he did that. My problem is when she doesn't report it. I don't want to hear that she was just 15. I'm sick of that. You have to report it. There are rules in this country of how business is done, how the criminal justice is set up. You have to file a report. You cannot file a report 36 years later. And the other thing is, dude clearly seemed like he was lying on the witness stand. Clearly. And I just need them. I need somebody like Rob Reiner had a great tweet where he said, we need these people to speak up who have the evidence. Somebody knows. But my thing is, if you are a rapist, I think you probably have rapist tendencies, right? There's got to be somebody that can be like, yeah, man. And the way the media is reporting it now, and I am not a Republican. I am not a Trump supporter, but I try to be in the middle because when I'm reading it, the way they report it is a third accuser has come forward. Then I'm like, oh, shoot, accuser? That means 3 people he tried to rape, right? No, it's not. What the other women say is ridiculous. The second woman, she said, Deborah Ramirez, she said in an interview published in the New Yorker that back at Yale when they were freshmen, he exposed himself to her. Now, I think we can all agree that exposing your penis to a woman is not good. No. I don't care how old you are.
No.
That's like the holding her down. I don't give a fuck how old you are, nigga. You don't never hold nobody down.
Yeah.
Stop with I was only 17. It's never cool to expose your penis to a girl. But if you keep reading, you will see that he did it during a drinking game. There's a difference between exposing yourself at the park and exposing yourself during a drinking game. Once again, he's laughing. He pulls his penis out during this drinking game. She says she was appalled because she's a good Catholic girl, which drives me nuts when they do that. She said she tried to she touched his penis to push him away accidentally and only wanted to touch a penis for the first time when she was married. Stop it, please. Stop it.
Both sides are putting extras on.
That's what I'm saying. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Did it make you uncomfortable? Yes. Did you report at the time? Fuck no, because you're playing a drinking game. What happened to kids playing fucking drinking games? Is it okay to hold a woman down? Fuck no. Woman number 1, Dr. Ford, I am with you. But I need other women to come and back your shit up to say, I'm sorry, baby. You didn't come out in time, but I got you. Just like with Bill Cosby. Other women kept coming out and said, all right, you didn't come out in time, but I got you. I need somebody to substantiate this bullshit because these other 2 women, it don't sound right at all. He showed me his penis during a drinking game. Stop.
Yeah, I think for me, it's a couple things.
Yes.
It's the lying under oath.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lying.
And so that should be disqualifying.
You got to prove it, though.
Well, I'll say this. People coming out saying his old classmates, dude's a liar. He was sloppy drunk. His yearbook.
He's lying.
Yeah.
He is so lying.
I'm not talking about
the yearbook
assault.
Shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the assault thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about him just lying, period.
That's the thing that bothers me as well. The way his defense, just like when Bill Cosby said, he never met the girl. What are you doing?
Right.
Why is that your defense?
Right.
Let me talk about what the other lady said.
Okay.
She says she witnessed Judge Kavanaugh participating in some misconduct, including lining up outside a bedroom where numerous boys were waiting for their turn in line with the girl inside the room. That's misconduct. That's running a train. Is running a train on a consensual woman misconduct?
No, not at all. However, It's the same man that said that he was a virgin.
That's where he loses me.
That's what I'm saying. And so
that's where he loses me. But that's not what they're saying. They're saying he's doing misconduct. The thing that bothers me is the way they paint it like they have two more accusers. So this accuser is accusing him of waiting outside of a train for his turn patiently? Is he whooping people's ass on the way in line? Did he bust in there and say, it's my turn, motherfucker? No. He's waiting in line for the train like you're supposed to. He is actually a law-abiding citizen.
He's doing good train etiquette.
Yeah, he's got good train etiquette. In the words of Patrice O'Neal, train etiquette, that's his term. He's got good train etiquette. He is waiting patiently in line. I need a Supreme Court justice that waits patiently in line. As a matter of fact, I need my Supreme Court justice to run a train. Because I don't need you to be Puritan. Because here's what's going to happen. A girl's going to get fired from her job because video surfaces. Let's say she's a preschool teacher and video surfaces of her that she ran a train. All right. So now she files for wrongful termination. And then later on in the case, it goes all the way to the Supreme Court. I need some guys on the Supreme Court that have run a train before. Because if they have not, they're going to use that Puritan bullshit and judge against this poor young lady.
But this guy.
Yes.
Who has probably run his share of trains.
Multiple trains.
Is going to get up there and kick that pure bullshit.
True. That's a good point.
And so that's the thing about it. This guy, I think it's more so like the hypocrisy.
Oh, he is a hypocrite.
It's the same thing like you said you're not a Trump supporter. I'm probably...
Yes. Not at all.
Yeah.
As far from a Trump supporter as you can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the hypocrisy.
Yes.
And that's the thing about it, man. It's like, hey... If this guy is under oath, he says, listen, did a lot of drinking back then.
Yeah.
I don't remember much. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
You know, I was a reckless youth, but I've become a good man. My years since college,
Dog.
I have dedicated my life to become, and I'll be like, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
The kid made some mistakes.
I agree.
You know,
FBI, he's been vetted 6 times in 26 years, come out by the FBI. 6 times. They came up with nothing.
Well, because here's the thing about it. And I'm finding out about this. A lot of women just don't say anything. Which is
bad.
But it's like this, man. I don't know about you, but how many times have you been unfairly pulled over and jacked up by the cops?
A lot.
And it's just part of the routine. You don't say shit.
Yeah.
You don't go get a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, you don't go tell moms or you don't go write to Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
It's just it's a rites of passage for a black man in this country to have several altercations or negative interactions with the cops.
Yes.
I think with women, a lot of women just don't say anything. They chalk it up as this is the world we live in.
When I got assaulted as an Uber driver, sexually assaulted, not sexually harassed twice, not assaulted.
Yeah.
When I got sexually harassed twice, right? I didn't choose to press charges. I had the guy's name right there. I let it go. To me, if I see this guy's about to do something huge and then I all of a sudden come out against this dude, to me, that's whack.
I'll say this. If this guy is about to take a prominent position, acting all pious and pure, and you're like, hell no, not that guy. I don't know.
True, I get what you're saying, but I let it go. I was not hurt. Do I think about it sometimes? Absolutely. Am I mad about it still? Yes. Did I feel violated? Yes. Did I get touched? No. But it was just too much. It was like, nigga, calm down.
I'll say this too. This guy is very, very pro-life.
That's what this is really about, though.
Right. He's very, very pro-life. And let's say, and this might not be fair to Judge Kavanaugh, what I'm about to say.
Say it.
This is hypothetical. But let's say he was successful in his rape attempt.
Okay.
And got Dr. Ford pregnant. Right?
Yeah.
Through rape. And she was like, I refuse to bring this baby to full term, this baby who was a product of rape. Somebody like Judge Kavanaugh would be on the bench and say, no, you can't have that abortion. And so it's just the hypocrisy. And why do people like Brett Kavanaugh just get away with everything?
Yeah.
because of their, like I said, their pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
When you know good and goddamn well, if that was not Brett Kavanaugh, that was, Tywone Mitchell.
Yeah.
It would have been dealt with right then and there. He probably would have been kicked out of prep school immediately.
Yeah.
And so just the unfairness of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck Brett Kavanaugh.
So I don't want to make it seem like I'm Brett Kavanaugh's side. I am saying, as a male rights activist, I am tired of dudes having to fall over accusation because women have lied in the past. Oh. Brothers have gone to jail. The dude that was going to play at SC.
Emmett Till died.
Over a lie. So please,
lie.
And it's like the women want to women are tired of not being heard because they haven't been heard. But at the same time, you got some stupid bitches that fucked it up for you. You got some stupid bitches that fucked it up for you.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's why we can't just take your word for it, ladies, because there's some stupid bitches that fucked it up for you. I'm sure you're a good person.
Yeah.
But these dumb bitches fucked it up for you.
I don't like the fact that basically they say all women need, basically they believe the women.
Yeah.
Just 100% of the time.
Yeah, in the Me Too era.
Because they say, why would she lie?
Oh, we have a list of reasons why she would lie.
Yeah.
And that's my thing with Kavanaugh, man. It's like I think the ladies tell the truth.
There's a reason for everybody to lie.
Oh, come on. There's always a reason. There's a reason to push an old man down the stairs. Just don't do it, Chris Rock. Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, do us a favor. Tell a friend. That's it. Costs you nothing, helps us out, and gives your friend some entertainment to make that commute a little easier, or gives them some company on a workout, or while they're cleaning the house, so it helps them out, helps everyone out. All right, so please subscribe, leave a positive comment, and share.
Yo, man, how's the case going?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, every week it's like I keep thinking I got it, then I'm like, nah, I don't have it. I got it? No, I don't have it.
I can dig it. You know who I want to hear from, dude?
Who?
Her from everybody.
Yes.
I want to hear from his girl, man, Teresa.
You know what? That would we should have started with her.
Yeah, because honestly, man, she seems like a prime suspect. She was chomping him out at the party.
Oh, my God. So rude. And you would think if somebody's going to take his balls, it's got to be her.
Got to be his girl.
Yeah, well, I got it on tape.
Please.
All right,
I need to hear this.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Previously on the case of the missing balls, Hill Henpeck had his most valuable possessions stolen from him.
Somebody stole my balls!
Who done it? Was it Phil?
Bitch ass.
Was it Lisa?
I got a no bitch ass nigga policy.
Was it Gloria?
Hey, Mom.
I done told you about that mom shit. You ain't my son. You be my son-in-law. And just thinking about that makes me gag.
Kyle has interrogated Hill Henpeck's high school rival Phil, Hill's girlfriend's best friend Lisa, his future mother-in-law Gloria, and now it's time to talk to the chief suspect of them all, Hill Henpeck's girlfriend, Teresa.
Hill Henpeck, get your bitch ass over here and meet the man that puts food on your table. I can't believe this is happening to me. This is my party. And I'm in here being interrogated like some common criminal.
Well, happy birthday.
Oh, it's not my birthday. It's Hill's.
Wait. This is your party, but it's Hill's birthday?
Yeah.
Hill, you're killing me.
What?
You're a cold piece of work, Teresa.
Hey, I gave him 5 invites and only his father came. It ain't my fault you don't have any friends.
Really?
Look, are we done?
We're just getting started. Tell me about Hill.
What's to tell? He's broke, unemployed, and becoming a bigger joke every day. My mother thinks I deserve better, and I'm starting to agree with her. He's whack.
How long you and Hill been together?
7 years.
So you've been whack for 7 years?
Excuse me? Boy, I'm a solid 9.5 on a bad day. I'm beautiful, hell of a body, make 6 figures, and can fry the shit out of some chicken.
Damn, that's impressive. This is why I don't mess with 10s. They can be intimidating, but I can't let her know.
Are you intimidated?
Yes, don't. I'm intimidated that my man Hill has bitten off much more than he can chew. Why'd you take his balls?
I didn't take his fucking balls. He didn't have none when I met him.
Really? So what would a woman as fine as you, as well put together as you, want with a man like Hill?
He was nice to me.
Bingo.
He treated me with kindness, okay?
Unlike Deontay.
How the fuck you know about Deontay?
Deontay treated you like shit. So you wanted a nice guy for a change.
Look, I'm leaving.
And Deontay wouldn't propose. So you found a sucker that was willing to. And then you made sure to pick someone who was not on your level so he would never run out like Deontay did.
Fuck you, nigga.
You begged for a nice guy, and once you finally got one, you treated him like shit. And you never realized when you made fun of your man in front of others, it just made you look bad because you are the one that picked him. So now you're more like a 7.3 on a good day. Don't get violent with me. I don't play that shit. Now sit your ass down and talk to me like you got some good sense.
All right, you're right, Mr. Erby. I did want a nice guy, and Hill was a welcome change of pace. And I was happy at first. I even bought him the PlayStation. But he was just so damn shiftless. My mother and friends would give me shit about him. I didn't see it at first. Then I noticed it. One morning, I made French toast. I cleaned the house and gave Hill the best head session ever recorded. And as I was leaving for work, I turned and I saw him on the couch playing that damn PlayStation. It pissed me off.
So you started chumping him out.
It was almost like a defense mechanism. I was so self-conscious. Whenever we go out, I thought people were thinking, why is that bad bitch with that bum? So I started dissing him in public to let people know I know he's whack too, you know? I thought by dissing him, people would give me a pass.
Why didn't you just break up with him, Teresa? If you didn't want him.
I was scared.
Scared of what?
I didn't want to be alone. I'm ready to get married. And me and Hill put so much time in this. I didn't want to start all over. Look, Mr. Erby, I love Hill. I just wish he'd get his shit together. And I do wish I was a lot nicer to him.
When you chicks learn.
Look, I'm ready to learn now.
I don't teach women how to treat a man. I teach a man how to be treated. I need to talk to Hill.
Okay. But tell him I didn't take his balls.
Oh, I know you didn't take them. And I know exactly who did. On the next episode of The Case of the Missing Balls, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. After a long night of interrogating gold diggers, backstabbers, and dirty Macs, I finally figured out who took Hill's ball.
It's about time. Some of us have work to get to, like Hill.
Cause he ain't shit. Find out who took Hill Hempeck's balls on The Case of the Missing Balls, Volume 7. This has been a heavy episode, man, but we going there. We gonna keep going there. This is Dear Erby. I'm not calling you dear. It says Hey Erby. I'm not calling you dear, so get over it. All right. Check this out. I saw on the news that a guy who used to work for Trump gave a woman the abortion pill. People are all up in arms about it. How was that different from when a woman has an abortion without our consent? That has happened to me, and I was extremely ticked off about it. Has it ever happened to you or Kamau? Let me know what you think. I'll be listening. Seth from Philadelphia.
Man, I didn't even know there was an abortion pill.
Are you joking?
I had no idea. I got 2 kids, man. You think, had I known there was
You're hilarious.
an abortion
There's an abortion pill, man. It's called the morning after.
That's not the abortion pill.
Yes, it is.
The morning. It's not even.
All right, maybe that's a different pill. The abortion pill forces what's it called? Labor. Yeah, it can make you go into labor at any time if you give a woman this pill.
Damn, I did not know that.
So the morning after will do what it does, but then there's an abortion pill. How you feel about this?
Not a fan
Of what?
of what this guy. His name is Jason Miller. I'm not a fan of.
Let's share with the audience. Sounds like he's referring to the former Trump staffer Jason Miller accused of slipping a mistress the abortion pill. And you're not a fan of Jason Miller, is that what I'm hearing?
Not a fan of Jason Miller, but I'm not a fan of
what he did.
Definitely not.
That's raw.
Yeah, man. That's just because you are embarrassed, probably.
Yeah.
You don't want this to come out. It might damage your career, your relationship. But this woman, she might have been wanting to have a child. And for you to go behind her back or slip her a Mickey to terminate that pregnancy, yeah, man, fuck you. You're a bad guy.
Yes.
And as far as women having abortions without the guy's knowledge, yeah, fuck you too. Because that guy might have had hopes and dreams of having a child.
Mm-hmm.
And because you weren't ready, that's a discussion that the two of you need to have. And as far as has this happened to me? No, but I'll say this. There was a young lady who I was seeing who claimed that she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were in college and she went home during the summer, and I called her to check on her, and she's like, I'm not pregnant anymore. I didn't ask any questions after that. I think I was like, oh, okay, and I finished my conversation, went to go play basketball.
Just shoot some hoops?
Yeah, dodged the bullet, but I don't know if she was ever pregnant. I don't think I've ever seen, I didn't see a sonogram or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't have enough information, but I do know when she said, I'm not pregnant anymore.
You were relieved.
Yes.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, so I didn't inquire much after that.
Well, they asked me, has this ever happened to you? I was extremely ticked off. Has it happened? It has happened to me, Kamal. I have had a woman have an abortion without telling me. I was not upset about it. I was like, yeah, buddy, good looking out.
Did you fake like you? How could you do this?
Yeah. When you hear about it, your girl having an abortion or a woman having an abortion for you, you gotta act sad. You gotta pretend to be sad for like 4 to 9 minutes, and then you gotta go in the next room and be like, "Thank you, Jesus." I know your answers prayers.
So you didn't give her a high five?
I wanted to, but she told me on the
Good
phone.
looking out.
I have. This thing is it gets me upset. First of all, there's this term called feticide, and just saying that word hurts my feelings again. I hope I don't get choked up because I ain't trying to go there. But a DC area doctor was sentenced to 3 years in prison for slipping an abortion pill into his pregnant ex-girlfriend's drink, causing her to miscarry. It is called feticide if a man decides to do it. I think it is wrong to slip any woman an abortion pill without her knowledge. Period. Do not do that. You don't get to do that, dog. Just like you said, I agree.
It's your choice.
You do not get to.
That's a we decide.
Yeah, dog.
But what happens if it's 50-50? I mean, it's like.
Well, I guess she gets the final say, but
that goes to the runner.
But that's my point, man. What I don't like is the hypocrisy. A woman can kill your baby without your consent, right? But if a man does it to her, he goes to jail for fetal homicide. And do I think that men should be able to sneak and give a woman a pill? Hell no. That's a flag on the play, dog. You don't get to do that. That's not your choice, bro. You don't get to do that to a woman's body. Just decide, I don't want the baby, so I'm going to do this behind your back. That's raw. But my beef is, if it's murder when he does it, it should be murder when she does it. Why is it murder when he does it and not she? It's fetal. 38 states have fetal homicide laws. 28 say it's murder at any point in the pregnancy. It's time to just call this what it is, because women get real mad when you call abortion murder. They get mad. They like to say it's not abortion. It's not really murder yet because the baby's not blah 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 blah, but it's murder if he does it. Is it murder or not?
I guess whoever performs abortion is a medical professional.
Yes.
So I guess they're saying it's not murder.
Is it killing a baby or not?
It's stopping the pregnancy.
It's to me, it's killing a baby.
Okay.
And I think it's time to stop letting women kill babies without the father signing off. Women are big fans of the word consent, so I'll use it here. I think women should have to get consent from the father of the child before you kill the kid.
What about in terms of rape or incest?
And that's the only that if you can prove that you were raped or incest or whatever,
Who wants
I know.
to go through all of that? Who wants to?
Well, but here's the thing. Here's what they're going to say.
It's my step pops who did it.
Here's what they're going to say. They're going to just start accusing men of rape to get the abortion if this was the law. I need the abortion. He raped me.
Well, yeah. If you're talking about
this is a hypothetical law.
If they need the father,
if they need the father's consent,
yeah. If they need the father's consent,
yeah. I just think in the case, because I'm very black and white. He has to get your consent. You should have to get his. It's just not fair for a woman to be able to say, I understand it's your body, but it's just something for me personally that feels wrong about just the guy's like, yeah, we're gonna have a baby, and she's like, no, I'm killing it.
Well, I think if that's the response that the guy initially gives to the woman, I don't think those women have the abortions.
Some of them are though.
Yeah, but I think most of them are.
That's
Whose
true.
is it?
That's
How
true.
you know it's mine?
But here's
it
the
ain't
thing.
mine.
If
What
a-
you gonna do?
If a man has to sign off, it ain't gonna be hard to get the signature.
No.
It ain't gonna be hard to get it from me. Where can I? I already got the pen.
Yeah. When we meet you at a notary
Yeah,
or something.
dude, like what's it gonna take? Especially if you in a situation you married or something. Like, nah, man, I ain't trying to do that. But I just think we should be fair to both people, man. I don't know a lot of guys.
Yeah, I think there's a gray area in this one.
I don't know a lot of guys that are mad that their woman had an abortion. I'm just gonna be real. Ain't nobody heartbroken about it that I know. But there's got to be some guys that are upset
know
about it.
of a lot of dudes, man, want to have kids, man.
Yeah.
They just don't understand.
They don't understand.
They don't
They haven't
know.
done it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know. But a lot of dudes want to have babies, man. And, and some women don't.
Yeah.
They don't. So I know of a couple of cases. I know of a chick who they were planning to have a baby, but she's taking birth control behind this dude's back. And I know of another one. She had an abortion behind the dude's back.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, man. The fetal homicide thing bothered me. I didn't even know that was a thing.
So wait, that's done enough? Like, guys what are they doing? What are they just sleeping them pills?
Well, some guys are killing the lady, and if the lady's pregnant, he gets more time. And then some guys are just there's a
like
couple
Ray
cases,
Caruth or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
and then there's other cases where the guy grinds up, gives her a smoothie that has this drug in her that'll kill the baby, and she doesn't even know. Yeah, it's raw, man. It's raw, and I just want to make it clear. I don't think that's right. My beef is with the woman's right to choose.
you said it all should be wrong.
It all should be wrong. Yeah, you should both be on the same page.
I'm on some gray area stuff on this one, just because it's like not all situations are as black and white.
And it is her body. She's got to carry this baby, and
She's
don't.
got to carry, and she might have to go it alone.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, that's the other thing. If you sign and say that you want her to have the baby, then you need to sign and say that you are going to be financially obligated and all that stuff.
And what if the baby was, conceived through the train that you were speaking of?
Yeah, then who? Then who's the father?
You got 7.
Well, then you get to have the abortion.
Yeah,
but you can't get.
And so, like I say, it's a gray area.
It is gray area.
And that could be truly embarrassing to have 7 dudes taking blood tests and stuff like that.
Well, I don't care if you're embarrassed because you had 7 dudes in that ass raw, so you need to be embarrassed.
Well, that's the thing about drugs and alcohol, man. Some people just don't make the best decisions.
Yeah.
In life, and they wake up with so much regret. And that's the thing about being young. I when I was teaching, I would tell my kids, man, hey, doing shit at 16, 15, 17 because it's fun, can have an effect on the rest of your life.
Ask Brett Kavanaugh. I'm excited to say that people are enjoying the show. They tell us that it feels really good because, hey, Kamal and I work really hard on it. And the number one question people keep asking me is, how can I help? How can I join the movement? Well, you can share this episode with someone who you think might like it. That's number one. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, YouTube, the MRApodcast.com, or wherever you enjoy us. Leave a positive comment because that helps our placement. 5 stars feels amazing. That helps too. And if you still want to do more to help the show grow, donate to the cause at our Patreon account. Just go to www.patreon.com/the MRA Podcast. That's spelled PATREON.com. And make a donation of $20, $1, $100, whatever you want to give. Every little bit helps, or not. No pressure. This ain't no telethon. I'm saying we're going to do this show whether you donate or not, so please don't trip. Don't feel no pressure. But if you're led to donate, hey, go to our Patreon. All right? Okay, back to the show. Where can they find you, man?
Twitter, man. The Twitter mechanism at Angry Kamal.
I am on Facebook, Twitter, at Kyle Erby, KYLEERBY, the MRA Podcast. We have a Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Facebook. We're at the MRA Podcast. Also, hit us up, contribute to our Patreon, please. Get an MRA hat, do all that good stuff. Anything else? It's piano time, dog. For those of you who don't know, the reason why I'm playing this piano, on the first episode we talked about, I said that I'm going to practice. I've been practicing piano, so I'm going to show you my progress. And by episode 200, I want to be able to play I'm Not a Player No More by Fat Joe or whatever. Who made that song? Big Pun.
Featuring Joe.
It's Joe's song.
No,
No, it's Joe's song.
it's Big Pun.
No, it's Joe's song.
What?
Yeah, it's on his album, and the remake is with Fat Joe. Yeah. Ladies,
man.
I love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
MRA.